My bank called and said, someone just withdrew $100,000 from your account in Las Vegas. I was in Pennsylvania. What? No, I'm in Pennsylvania. I shot up from the dentist chair so fast the hygienist dropped her tools. I had a bib still around my neck and numbing gel in my mouth, but I was already running to my car. $100,000. That was everything. Our emergency fund, our down payment savings, everything we'd spent 10 years building. Freeze the account right now. I told the bank rep while fumbling with my keys. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely unlock my car. I need to report identity theft. Someone stole my information. The rep said they were freezing everything and starting an investigation. I needed to come to the branch immediately with ID and file a police report. I called my wife Rose while speeding toward the bank. Someone stole $100,000 from our account in Vegas. They cleaned us out. She started crying immediately. We just talked last night about finally having enough saved for a house. Now it was gone. How is this even possible? She kept asking. How did they get your information? I had no idea. I was always careful. Never clicked suspicious links, had strong passwords, checked my statements. This shouldn't have happened. I got to the bank and they pulled up the transaction details. The withdrawal happened at 1 a.m. from a casino ATM. Multiple transactions over 2 hours. 20,000, then 30, then another 50. Whoever did this knew there was exactly 100,000 in there. The bank manager said someone had my debit card and PIN. That's impossible. My card is right here. Except when I checked, it wasn't. My debit card was missing. Then Rose called back, her voice different. Where's your dad? I just tried calling him and it's going straight to voicemail. My stomach dropped. My father lived alone 40 minutes away. He was 72 and starting to show memory problems. Repeated stories, forgotten appointments, confusion about dates. When's the last time you talked to him? 2 days ago. He seemed fine. But now that she mentioned it, he'd asked weird questions. About my mother, who'd been dead for 5 years. Talked about taking her dancing like she was alive. The bank manager showed me security camera footage from the casino ATM. Grainy, but you could see someone in a baseball cap and jacket. Something about the person's build, the way they stood, looked familiar. Can you zoom in? I asked. When they did, my blood went cold. That was my father's jacket. The Steelers jacket I'd bought him 3 Christmases ago. I called my dad 15 times. Nothing. Called his neighbors, then the police for a wellness check. While waiting, the bank showed me more transactions. The Luxor casino. 2 days of hotel charges, restaurants, slot machines. My father was in Vegas, and I had no idea. The police called back. Car's gone, mail piled up. Looks like he left days ago. I drove straight to his house. Rose met me there. We found his medications, his passport, everything still at home. But on his kitchen table was an old photo album. Pictures of my parents in their 20s. My mom in a showgirl costume. My dad looking young in a suit. Underneath was a Vegas postcard from 1978. Then my phone rang. Nevada number. Is this Bryce Welts? Your father is at University Medical Center in Las Vegas. He's okay, but we need you to come down here. There's been a situation. I flew to Vegas that night. Found my dad in a hospital room looking confused and small. The doctor explained he'd been found at a roulette table at 6 a.m. Disoriented, unable to remember where he was staying. He'd been playing for hours. Kept talking about his wife being in the showgirl review, needing to win big to impress her. He thought it was 1978. Thought my mother was alive and 24. He'd taken my debit card during dinner 2 weeks ago without remembering. Flew to Vegas thinking he was young again, trying to relive the trip where he'd proposed to my mom. The dementia specialist said this happens sometimes with early stage patients. They'd confuse time periods, try to recreate important memories, act on decades-old impulses. My dad stabilized over the next day, and we got him into memory care evaluation. I was trying to figure out how to deal with the $100,000 being gone when a casino manager showed up at the hospital. Apparently my father hadn't just been withdrawing money. He'd been gambling and winning a lot. He'd turned $100,000 into over $500,000 over 48 hours. But now the casino was investigating us for fraud, thinking we'd sent a dementia patient in on purpose as some kind of scam to avoid gambling regulations. We spent 6 months in legal hell proving my dad's dementia was real and undiagnosed, that this wasn't a scheme. Eventually the casino settled and we kept the money, but my dad doesn't remember any of it. Sometimes he still asks when we're going to Vegas to see mom's show.